My name is Sondra Oster Baras. I'm from Israel, and I'm the founder and international president of Christian Friends of Israeli Communities. With me is my colleague Shmuel Junger, also from Israel, and he is the executive director of Christian Friends of Israeli Communities. I live in a town called Karnei Shomron in Samaria. I moved there many years ago when it was small and undeveloped. There were a few houses, one shop, one school, and today it has grown into a large community with services and families. We now have 11,000 people living in Karnei Shomron. So I come from far away, from a very different kind of place, and I'm now here in Taiwan, and I have been thrilled to meet the wonderful people here in Taiwan who are welcoming us, who love us, and who really care about this little community called Karnei Shomron of only 11,000 people in Samaria. So let me tell you a little bit about myself. I was actually born in the United States. From a very young age, I studied the Bible. I grew up in a very Jewish home. And from already as a teenager, I wanted to move to Israel because I understood that what God is doing in Israel today is exactly what he promised to us, to the Jewish people, so many thousands of years ago in the Bible. When I look out from my window, from my home, I see the very mountains where the prophets of Israel walked. I see the places. I live in the tribe of Manasseh, right on the border of the tribe of Ephraim. And I know that when Joshua told Ephraim to go settle these hills and cut down the trees, he was talking about the very hills right outside my home. My town is in the center of biblical Israel. Not far from me is the mountains of Mount Ebal and Mount Gerizim. In the same area, we have Bethel, Bethlehem, Hebron. These are all biblical places, very, very dear to the Jewish people. We are also surrounded by Palestinian Arabs, many of whom do not want us there, who try to kill us. We live in a dangerous area, but we also live in an area that is very important for the people and for the state of Israel, both for biblical reasons, spiritual reasons, and for strategic reasons. I started Christian Friends of Israeli Communities 26 years ago because there was a realization that Jews living in our area was something that many people around the world opposed. Many people around the world did not understand that we were coming home to our biblical heartland. They accused us of being foreign occupiers. But we knew that there was one group of people around the world who could understand why we are doing what we are doing, and those are Bible-believing Christians. We reached out to Christians all over the world, and over the years built wonderful relationships and partnerships with Christian friends who, like us, read the Bible and understand that God is restoring the people of Israel to the land of Israel, and that it is our biblical mandate to settle the mountains of Judea and Samaria. And I've come here to Taiwan at the invitation of Christian friends, and I welcome this opportunity to speak to Christians here in Taiwan and invite them to come and visit us in Israel, to join with us in deepening our understanding of what God is doing in Israel today and working with us to help the Jewish people and strengthen the Jewish hold on the land of Israel.
My name is Shmuel Junger, and I was born and raised in Israel. I am married to somebody that was born in Samaria, and my kids represent the fourth generation of people settling the land, coming back to Judea and Samaria. I'm very happy to be here in Taiwan, and in the day or two we are already here, I see there's a lot of resembling things between Taiwan and Israel. We are small countries. We don't have many people. We don't have many resources. But what holds us together in the ability to survive in the area is our wisdom and our faith. Taiwan is literally an island. But in a way, Israel is also an island. No, we are only surrounded by one side of the ocean. But the truth is we are an island, a small country with enemies all around it. And since day one, Israel, we saw many, many enemies trying to attack us from different directions. The story of modern-day Israel is connected a lot to wars. From the beginning of the establishment of 1948, the enemies around us did not want us there. It continued in the war in 1967, where Israel was able to liberate areas that were always a dream of generations, to return to the biblical heartland of Judea and Samaria and Jerusalem. That was the 6 Days War that changed everything. It's almost hard to believe that such a new country, new state, has faced so many challenges. After 67, we had the war in 73, Yom Kippur War. We had the Lebanon War. We had the Gulf War when missiles came from Iraq. We had many, many, many incidents of war in our borders from outside, and Israel has faced many challenges in that way. But really, when you think about it, there's only one region in Israel that has faced constant fear and constant battle and constant awareness of the fact that the enemy is right around the corner. And this is the area of Judea and Samaria. All the other places in Israel are facing terrible times during war. It peaks, but then it goes down. We in Judea and Samaria, we live inside areas that is filled with people that want us gone. I want to make it perfectly clear. We live with neighbors that are hostile villages that want us dead. My son drives to school every day in a nearby community in a bulletproof bus because there are attempts and there are ways and they're trying to attack us every time from a different spot, constant battle, trying to make us suffer, dead, and injured. At this point, I want to jump into the 7th of October massacre attack on Israel. Every person here who saw that saw the most brutal sight you can imagine. This is how success looks in their eyes. What they did there, they're trying to do to us every day in Judea and Samaria. This is a fear we have when the surveys of our neighbors, the Palestinians in the area, claim that more than 76% of the people, when asked about the massacre of the 7th of October, say that they support the massacre, they think it was a good thing, and they wish to do the same, giving the opportunity. Now, normal people would think that this is the cue to leave the area. If people want to kill you every day, what are you doing there? We are not normal. We are the Jewish people, a nation that is being in those challenges for the more than 3,000 years, fighting for our existence, knowing there's no other place for us. This is our home, and we have returned. So what am I doing here in Taiwan? In one sentence, I am offering our Christian friends to be part of a fulfillment of prophecies. If you know the Bible and if you know the Jewish history, you understand the miracle of the Jewish people returning to their home. I offer here, and I came to Taiwan all the way to ask you to partner with us to make this dream a reality and fulfill our home in the biblical heartland of Israel.